Bodaki, Jesus.
I don't want to know what that was.
Have you not seen that fucking Eric Andre clip?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I'll tell you what. You do the intro. I got you, dude.
Was it like SNL stuff or is it?
No, Eric Andre had his own like talk show, and it was just like skits, like real quick. It was on Adult Swim. It was no holds bar, dude.
Was that where the
go
like
ahead.
"Let Me
I'll
In"
get you.
meme was from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Legalized Ranch. If you get a chance, dude, you need to check out the Eric Andre show. It is banger after banger.
I'll see if I can
They
find
bring
it
a
on
porn
something.
star. They bring a porn star on, and they don't ask her any porn questions at all. Like they ask her like complex questions and shit. Like
I bet that was a
it's
change of
fucking
pace for her. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's season 3, episode 13. It's April 12th, 2023. We missed a week, but it's fine. That's going to be our intro, so go watch the Eric Andre show. And, yeah, anyway. How's your week been? I know you were looking something up, but now it's too late.
It's been pretty good. Last week, part of the reason why we missed, I was driving back from Denver, and, I don't know, like, it's something new that I've had to experience, so, like, last year there was like some issues and shit, and then there was no issues this year, but like I had to make a drive similar to what was going on at that time, and my brain just like fucking hosed me down, and it was just like horrible thoughts, and it was just like, yeah, man, Wednesday ain't a good day for me. But
just totally fine with me, because I am just nauseous all the time now, I guess.
Still?
Yeah, I don't know what's up. It's not
You
like
need to go see a fucking doctor.
I need to go see a lot of doctors, I think. But I don't know. It's not too bad right now. I can still talk. I can still work. But yeah, anything else interesting happen, huh?
I had a woman just straight up stare at my dick for like 3 or 4 seconds while I was at the gym. I didn't have it out. It was just It wasn't her. But I was just minding my own business, and the lady, like, I'm on like the third bench in the room. Lady comes in, just stares right at my wiener, and I'm like just sitting there staring at her, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then she just doesn't make any faces, no grossed out, no like impressed face. Then just goes and sits down. I got the fuck out of the gym. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that was, but I don't feel safe. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Other than that, no, same shit.
Maybe she just blanked out, just glazed over.
Huh?
She just glazed over and wasn't even paying attention. She didn't even realize. She's just staring at some dude's dick.
It was very intentional, because then like I caught her looking in the mirror when I was finishing up that workout. I didn't even finish it all the way, because like I would see her looking at me, and then I'd catch her looking, and she does the and then just like look somewhere else, and it was just like, yeah, you're not hiding anything, sweetie. I don't know what to tell you.
Not very subtle there, buddy.
No.
The roles have been reversed at your gym, it seems.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's a front for an escort business. This is the only shit that happens in like fucking pornos.
Is that where next time we're gonna figure out your life is a porno? It's just gonna happen.
Nope.
You don't want that?
I'm out. I mean, there's been good things too, so it's not just like being like borderline sexually harassed at the gym. Like, there's this older guy that I always see like walking around, and he busts his ass. He started like coming up and was like giving like encouraging words to me and Presley. At first, I thought he was just being a pervert, and then like Presley goes to work, I still go to the gym, and he would come up and talk to me when I'm all by myself, and then. Like we and him just actually had a conversation. He taught me how to use a piece of machine, and like to me that's big, because like you're investing your time. Like I'm a fucking nobody to you. You don't have to show me this. And this dude took time out of his fucking workout to come show me that, and I was like, man, that guy's pretty cool. Don't know his name, so I'm a fucking scumbag. And then there was this other guy. We usually show up to the gym and then just chug our pre-workout and then go into the gym. And so we're sitting in the car, and then someone backs up into a space, but gets like obnoxiously close.
Yeah.
And so like I get out, and then he gets out, and he's like looking at me like kind of worried. And I'm like, hey man, what's up? And he's like, oh, nothing much, man, nothing much. And I was like, you all right? He goes, yeah, dude, I'm good. I'm just trying to get the motivation to get in there. And I was like, yeah, we're all trying to do that, man. We're getting there. He's like, yeah, we're all doing it. We're all trying to get better than yesterday. And I was like, man, that motivated me. So then we go do the workout. And we're finishing up, and I'm kind of exhausted at this point. The same fucking guy is in there lifting a shitload of weight, like an obnoxious amount of weight. And like, me and Presser just got done doing bench press, and the guy comes over, and he's like 6'6", and he looks like T-Pain, but is jacked to fuck, like just yoked. And he's like, yeah. He's like, oh, no, sorry. He was, oh, yeah. Like Macho Man. I was like, this is the fucking coolest time ever. This is awesome. But shout out to that guy, too. Don't know his name. He's just forever gigantic muscle man. Big muscle T-Pain.
Dang. Well, now I have to come out and explore this gym just to see what the hell it's like.
Dude, it is. You come on out here. Oh, that's right. Jim husband, he's back. She didn't kill him.
Oh,
he's alive. I fucking seen him 2 weeks ago. Haven't seen him since though, but I did see him. So as of 2 weeks ago, was alive.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Wasn't for some insurance claim that she was doing. All right, I'm glad to see he's alive and everything.
Yeah, fingers crossed, bud. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Hope that guy keeps living. What about you? What's been going on these past 2 weeks?
I just gotta quickly just figure out how wild your gym is and just realize that's your life now. So it's just, well, I mean, it hasn't been too bad. At least last week it hasn't been too bad. Other than like the super nauseous shit. I did see the Dungeons and Dragons movie with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was $93 for like 7 tickets, so that was fun. But. Did you
sneak food in?
I would never do. Yeah, I did.
I ain't paying that price.
Dude, we snuck in some Carl's Jr. We snuck in some McDonald's. We got some Taco Bell. And then we also went to the Harvard's across the street from there to grab a bunch of candy and stuff.
What's the most obnoxious thing you've snuck into a movie theater?
Carne asada fries.
When I was a kid, my dad took us to the movie theater. I don't even remember what movie it is. We each had 2 Subway footlong sandwiches. And in case you forgot, those things are just hosed in paper. So, like, you unroll it, and then there's, like, more paper. And then when you're done eating, you got to crinkle it up.
Yep.
We were loved. There was 3 of us just eating Subway sandwiches through a movie. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know who it was. I talked to my entire group, and it wasn't any of them, but there was someone actually smoking weed in the... Or doing something THC related, cannabis related in that theater where we were watching that movie. So that was interesting.
Fuck out of here, Utah. How dare you?
It's just weird. It's just like we're all chilling watching this movie, and like all of us just start sniffing around, looking at each other. It was none of us. We just all started smelling, but yeah, a skunk sprayed in here or something. Yeah. But it was actually a really good movie, I think. I think they did well with the D&D format and put it into a movie. Like, my entire group loved it. The entire time I watched it, I realized I shouldn't be allowed to watch movies like that because all I was doing was thinking in my head like, oh, I know what kind of check they just did there. I know all the spells they just did. I was just doing that in my head. So I was slightly paying attention to the story while mostly just trying to figure out what the hell they were doing the entire time. It was a good story, though. I loved pretty much every single character that was in it. Other than that, last week, I shattered the front of my phone. And I went to go get it.
What?
Yeah, so, I work in a warehouse. It fell out of my pocket. And because no one decides to clean, like, the trailers and stuff, we had, like, a bunch of just, like, loose trash in there, including a bunch of nails. Guess where it fell?
Oh,
Screen first onto the nails. So that was fun, but I went to go get it repaired on Thursday. First of all, the repair for it, starting price, $280. I didn't really.
No thanks.
Yeah, no thanks. It didn't help that they were also like, yeah, we're so busy. Even though you set an appointment, we can do it tomorrow morning for you if you want to bring it back. I was already like, it was 5 p.m. It was like the first day that it started getting warm outside. Speaking of which, it's like really, really hot now here.
Oh my God.
It's so bad.
Fuck off with this. Fuck off with this.
Everybody warned Utah. It's like, hey, you're having a really late winter, a lot of snowstorms. It's going to get hot really fast for you guys. Enjoy all the flooding. Guess what pretty much no one prepared for? All of the flooding. So, yeah, currently dealing with that too. It's not too bad where I live, just in other parts of like southern Utah. They have like sinkholes and stuff now. It's crazy. So instead of getting my phone fixed, I went across the street to the Verizon because they're my provider and just said, hey, I'm going to pay off the $600 I have left on this phone. I'm just going to go get a new one. Sound good? So I now have a new phone. It's the Pixel 7 Pro from Google, and it's pretty nice, I will say. I really like this phone. Google, you still kind of suck as a company, but you make good phones.
It's the greatest spying device I've ever had.
Yeah, it's amazing. Oh, my wallpaper is staring at me right now. I mean, other than that, you kind of already know this, but I guess strained my back would be the right way to say it. I don't know. It hurt. That's all I got. I'm in a lot of pain right now. I've taken a lot of meds. Hasn't helped. So we'll see how this goes. But I mean, yeah, that's how I've been. Oh, also, yeah, I'm back in New World already. I'm ashamed of myself, but it's been fun. I don't know. They added new enemies and a season pass, and now I'm right back in it playing it, just trying to get all the items that they've added. But yeah, not too bad. Anyway, you want to hear some of this gaming news I have for you?
Yeah.
First, a little heads up on NVIDIA devices. There we go. Can't speak. Today they announced their RTX 4070 card, their graphics card. It's the newest model. It said it will go on sale April 3rd. So when this releases, it was yesterday, but it's fine. They say it's going to be one of the cheapest cards they release. Do you want to guess the price of it?
$3,200.
Oh, close. They're saying for a starting price of $599.
That is not close.
I had to get you. I had to make you think it was gonna be bad. They're saying it's gonna be like around $600. I don't know how I feel about this.
I'd have to see the performance.
From what it says, right, it's like an upgrade all around from like the 3070. However, like the price of it is gonna be probably skyrocketed because how expensive was the RTX 3070?
I don't remember. It was pricey.
Yeah, so they're saying that the RTX 3070 MSRP was $499. So they're saying this one's gonna be $600. I feel like if not them, then just us consumers are gonna jack up that price. Maybe they'll try to make this another one of those like crypto mining cards or something like that. But I just thought,
is crypto still a thing?
I have no idea.
It feels like it died, right?
I feel like it was supposed to, like, it died off of mainstream, but there's still a bunch of people doing it, so all the cards.
Yeah, but that don't count.
Yeah.
Like the meme, the Ugandan Knuckles meme is dead. People still have it. Like it's.
Oh yeah.
So it feels dead. Like there's a lot less normies going around talking about it.
It's the same with like NFTs. I feel like when NFTs came out, like crypto died, and then NFTs just faded into nothingness because they are nothing. So I bet there's still people trying to do it, but it's probably not working out well for them. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can get ourselves some new cards with our government money. Oh, speaking of which, I did my own taxes.
Attaboy.
Yeah, it was a lot easier. Not getting a lot from tax returns as I thought. Turns out I got too many raises throughout the year, so I don't get enough money back from the government. All right. So there's this game that was on Steam. Currently is taken off of Steam, right? It's from the developers Iron Mace. Have you heard about this game? Perhaps.
No. No.
They were developing an up and coming MMO called Dark and Darker. You remember that game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
PC game pulled from Steam for apparent theft gets even messier. So apparently before, let's see where it is. Okay, so back in March 8th, they were hit with police raids that hit their South Korean offices. And later, Nexon, which are publishers of MapleStory and co-owner of Korean publishing rights for Final Fantasy 14 or that MMO game or whatever it is, accuses them of stealing thousands of files, including source codes and builds for an unreleased game and repackaging it as Dark and Darker. So there's that. Iron Mace has also been accused of coaxing Nexon employees to jump ship and work on the fantasy MMO. Pretty much Nexon has submitted a DMCA takedown notice to Valve to demand Dark and Darker delisted. Yada, yada, yada. That stuff happened, right? That stuff is from like a while back. Currently, someone, I guess, took the trademark for Dark and Darker, the name of it, as well, and is trying to get that as like a DMCA takedown, saying like they don't own like the name for that anymore. It's a big miss, but I don't know how I feel about it. They've also been giving like super conflicting messages because they're turning towards fan support, like a GoFundMe, right?
Yeah.
And so one of their like admins posted the link to the GoFundMe and was spouting a bunch of like bullshit on there. The higher ups on him, I guess, took all of that stuff down, came out the next day with like, we're sorry with all the confusion with the GoFundMe. They'll come out when we're ready for it. It was too early for us or something like that. And it's now just becoming like a giant mess for them for this game. This article was April 5th published, so last week. I checked today, it's still not on Steam, and there's still no more news about this anywhere. I haven't seen anywhere for a GoFundMe link that was posted or anything like that. Yeah, so I don't know what they're doing right now. From what's been documented by the now removed GoFundMe page, the one that was posted before they were like ready for it or whatever. They were seeking to raise $500,000 to support its efforts to continue paying its employees' salaries to survive the legal battle with Nexon. $500,000 from their fans for this game, which I don't. You never played like the open beta for it or anything like that, right?
No, I wanted to, but I was busy doing something else.
I think Hogwarts Legacy was when the open beta was actually.
Yeah.
I wanted to try the game because it looked interesting, and I was watching like Uber play it, and it looked interesting. Like it was something, but I don't know. It never piqued my my interest that much. And now that all this happened, I don't think I'll ever actually get the chance to play it. So
is it still on my Steam?
I checked on my wish list.
Yeah, it's still there.
It's still there for you?
Yeah. I can only uninstall it.
Oh, you had it installed. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant it's still on like your store page. I was like, oh.
No.
Yeah.
No. But like if you look into it, there's like they tried claiming copyright flags on like trees and doors and shit, and it's like, yeah, this is in the engine, so like how is it yours?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All this legal stuff confuses me, but all I know is it ain't looking good right now. All right. We want one more gaming thing? This one's not really gaming, more of like collector stuff, right? Do you remember Funko Pops? Did you ever like buy any of those?
Nope.
Okay. I have only one set of Funko Pops left in my possession. It's the only reason why I have it is because it's Fallout. It's Fallout themed stuff. So I've got like a Ghoul, a Brotherhood of Steel, and stuff like that. Anyway, apparently there's still people collecting these and trying to get all the rare ones because a Funko collector just traded some of the rarest Funko Pops ever for 2 Cadillacs.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Funko collector trades rare pops for over 150K in Cadillacs in US.
What?
Yeah.
What fucking Funko Pop was holy shit?
So, converted Freddy Venom Funkos fetch absurd prices, or coveted Freddy Venom Funkos fetch absurd prices in high-end cars, apparently. So this is a picture of them and the Funko. Or I guess a picture of it, maybe? I'm not sure if that's supposed to be the size of it. It doesn't exactly say.
Oh, they sell big ones. Like, even Sam's has like a fucking 2.5 foot tall Harry Potter one, which I totally haven't looked at.
Yeah,
those are brand new Cadillacs, too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
You have to be fucking kidding me.
So...
Oh my god.
Most Funko Pops are worthless, and I can agree with this, are getting shoveled into landfills right now because at my job, we've been actually seeing a lot of like cardboard boxes that have like the Funko logo on them just heading out to like random states. But if you read the actual label, it kind of tells you where they're going, right? Because, address.
Yeah.
They're going to dumps. They're actually going to dumps. So it's not good right now. But some of them go for like extremely rare, right? I'm guessing this is one of them. So one of this collector, apparently swapping half a dozen Freddy Venom figures for 2 diesel-powered 2023 Cadillac Escalades, each valued at over
Escalades are come in diesel? Is
guess
he in
so.
Europe?
It must be, right? Let me see if I can find where it is. No idea. It just says they traded. I think later it might say where
I kind of want a Cadillac Escalade now if I can get it in a diesel. That's fucking awesome, dude. Oh my god, my American erection is so hard right now.
Sorry, that just hit me. I don't see where it says this trade happened, but maybe it's Europe. So let's skip ahead in this article to get to kind of the price of these Funkos, all right? So most Freddy 24 pieces were selling around 5,000 to 8,000 at the peak of his antics, which antics are this person who was doing the trade.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else who's another high-end collector told in an email, but this is, oh my god, what the fuck is this? Okay, so this is someone else telling them that this is the peak of the price of like these Funkos, not the person who did the trade. All right, now that we have that clear, but having almost total control of the market, this guy owned about half of the amount that they created. So he had like total control of the market. He was able to offload a handful of them for around, not a lot of money, just 25K to 30K each, which greatly like fucked with the pricing market of like Funkos, I guess. No idea. I don't do the high end stuff. So in December 2023, he posted about using the proceeds from the sale from, I don't know how you do this, but 2.5 of these Funko Pops to buy a roughly 70
Was it
grand.
Cut horizontal or down the middle?
We'll give you the head, we'll keep the body. How about that?
Fucking A.
So he was able to use 2.5 of these Freddy Venom Funkos to buy a roughly 70 grand GMC Yukon.
Fuck.
Yeah. Then earlier just this year, this guy posted on a Facebook trading group that he was looking to unload 6 more for around $240,000 or 2 Cadillac Escalades. With a significant bounty for anyone who helped connect him to a buyer. Yeah. I guess, is this? Yeah, here's a graph if you want to look at it of like sales tracked on hobbydb.com shows the price of these Funkos has spiked in the last few months. I think it's a pretty significant jump that you can see there. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Estimate value as of when this graph was made or posted or on this article was, pretty much 18.8K. But
That I got it's stupid, right? Because it's just a hunk of plastic.
yeah.
Kind of impressed. This guy fucking won.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying in this article is like, this guy single-handedly has divided the community. There are people who are saying, like, he's won. He's able to do this with his collection and, he's won. Other people are saying that it's supposed to be a passion to collect these things. It's not about money or the market manipulation.
Shut up.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Shut up.
So
it's a passion. Collect stamps, you fucking queef. Get out of here.
yeah, I used to collect quarters that had states on them. Guess what happened to those? They were in my bank
Used
account.
as money.
Yeah, and now they're gone. You know what I actually think? I had one of those maps that you would fold into itself, and then when you open it, it had the little slots for the quarters, right? I was able to
Cardboard and shit.
Yeah, I filled out the entire thing. I'm pretty sure throughout just elementary school, I finished it. And then through the rest of elementary school, I used the quarters to buy pencils and notebooks in my school's office because they had one of those little machines you can put quarters in and you can get pencils. Yeah. So, yeah, it is about money and market manipulation. How dare But yeah, I mean, now I want to see, maybe I can see how much my hunk of junk is worth and see if I can get a car. It was my 4 Funko Pops I have that are Fallout themed. All right.
I'm shocked you don't have any Borderlands ones, to be 100% honest.
Oh, I do.
Oh.
I don't know what they are, but I know they were part of my collection. If I can remember all the ones I had a Claptrap, a Psycho, then I had the couple of Fallout ones, and then I think I had the Dragonborn and a Draugr from Skyrim, and that was it. I don't think I actually collected anything outside of Bethesda stuff, and I guess Borderlands as well. But yeah. All right. On to some different news. I already talked to you about the flooding in Utah, right? And how
Yep.
it's so bad that we're even getting sinkholes because of it, right? It's so much fun.
Yeah.
In other Utah news, Post Malone designs a Raising Cane's restaurant.
See this? Pink.
It's so bright. It hurts my eyes. First, when I read the headline, because I didn't see the picture of the restaurant, I didn't realize it was actually a Raising Cane's. I thought it was his own restaurant that was just sell chicken as well. But no, he literally just made a restaurant with Raising Cane's.
Yep.
I don't know what to say. It's in Midvale, so if you're in Utah and you want to find this Raising Cane's in Utah, it's in Midvale for you. There you go. I don't know what to say about it. It hurts my eyes looking at the picture. But all right. That was the only thing I wanted to bring up about that. You got any Earth ambassadors or good eggs this week?
No, the 2 guys in the gym, good eggs. Keep you here. I was never not motivated to go to the gym, but and once again, I'm not getting into shape for external validation, but it was just nice to hear that other people are encouraging and all that other shit. So I'm going to try to do that to other people from now on. Because it really felt good. It really felt good.
It's always nice to get a compliment, and no one can hate on you for getting one. It's just a nice thing.
Them 2 need to stay. The girl staring at Hog, though, time to go. I won't tell you that to your face because you could probably beat me up, but you should probably get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. Just thinking about some person just.
If this was a man, she would be arrested. This between Jim Wife and this character, I gotta come up with a nickname, one that's not too telling of who this person is. But
Because we already got Meat Gazer, we already got Gym Wife, right?
Yeah. This girl is so strong. I think if she grabbed a hold of my dick, there would be fucking like hand imprints. Like remember when you made like a Play-Doh snake and you squeezed it? Yeah, that. This girl is ripped.
Would it be the same as like if they inspected your body at like a morgue, they could see like rather than like a choking on your neck, it's on your dick.
I mean,
bruises
maybe
and everything.
Maybe. I don't know, dude, but ugh.
I don't mean to bring my good egg. It's sad, but it's
oh, here we go.
Yeah. So because of like rising temperatures in Utah, because you know it's now spring and everything like that, we've had avalanches already. That happened. We've also had ice climbers, which I didn't know was a thing in Utah, but they they just climb ice.
Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah, that's what when I read it, I was like, dang, I didn't know the ice climber twins were here. But no, so these guys were out ice climbing, and this happened Sunday, April 2nd. Pretty much they had like a giant ice chunk was starting to fall. This person pushed someone else out of the way and got crushed.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm very sad about that. But at the same time, like, that person is a badass for doing that in the first place, which is Margaret Mary O'Neill, aged 40. Reportedly shoved another person, aged 21, out of the way of falling ice in the effort to save her life. After this happened, a bunch of people scrambled down to try to get, like, help, right? Yeah, it was too late. So... But damn it, she should have stayed. You know what I'm saying? The ice column reportedly fell 40 feet and fractured on impact. So,
Jesus fuck.
Yeah. You want to see the ice shelf? Let me see if I can get this picture. If you got any Earth ambassadors you want to put up other than scary meat choker.
Well, the funny thing is that this is the lady I was going to try to befriend with Gym Wife. Good lord.
Yeah. Just a little big, huh?
That is like cartoonish.
that's exactly
what's going to be underneath that. Like it's going to look like Wile E. Coyote, just flat.
Yeah. Yikes. It was I'm glad there were no videos of this one like there was of the avalanche. Jesus. Anyway, all right. Enough of the sad shit. We're sad. She should have stayed. That's my good egg. You're trying to befriend this person with Gym Wife?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this is so like when Gym Wife was like really bad. She's still bad, but like not as bad as she was. I don't know. We work out at different times now, so I don't really get to experience that anymore. But like this was the girl I was gonna go befriend, so that like if something did happen with Gym Wife, I would have backup. So now I'm like, I'm really glad I didn't fucking do that. That would have been bad.
You got your two other guys that'll protect you now.
Fingers crossed. I mean, I don't think I should. The guy said he's over 70, so I don't really want him fighting. That might be the last thing he does. And I don't need like one of the only like minorities in Grand Junction getting in trouble because of me, so I'm not doing that.
That's a good choice, yeah. Okay.
That man's already got a shitty enough life. I don't need to be helping him make it worse.
Yeah. You're a good man for that. Okay. Before we get into cunts and clits and rush or not rush, let's talk about the Mandalorian. Because there's only one episode left from when this comes out. So, what'd you think so far?
So, episode 4.
Yeah.
Right? I fucking loved it. And coincidentally, was directed by Carl Weathers.
I don't know who that is.
He's the fucking High Chancellor or whatever. Got the little robots carrying his shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he directed that one.
The Foundling.
Let me see. Yeah, Bo-Katan's still badass. And the big dude. I didn't know that was the one that he fought with the Darksaber on that like space thing. The like big hulking guy, that's him. He was the one who was fighting with him in space over the Darksaber.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So he's like, "You rescued my kid. This is the way." I was like, "Hell yeah." Also, I want a big bird for a pet.
Right?
Yeah, that was fucking cool.
Those things were awesome. I mean, yeah, they ate Mandalorians, but they were awesome. Oh, I enjoyed. Oh, episode 4. Y'all, do you remember the little flashback that happened with Grogu?
We don't talk about that.
What, you didn't like Jar Jar Binks coming back?
Where did he come back?
The actor who rescued Grogu is the same actor who plays Jar Jar Binks.
Oh. Nope, I'm going to forever know him as the guy who saved Grogu. Yeah. I'm not.
He also did some kind of like Star Wars like trivia like game show where he came out and like was a master. And I guess it's the exact same person. So that character from that like little like mini series TV show or whatever it was is now canon in Star Wars.
Why?
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What did you think about episode 5? The pirate.
I wrote down big guy turned roles because now he stood up for the Mandalorian for going back to help the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Bo-Katan is still a badass. Oh, the fucking drops that they did for that planet, like Bo-Katan was like flying by. Yeah. All the Mandos dropped out. That was fucking awesome.
That was so cool.
Also, wanted to get hit in the face by the Forge lady.
You wanted to?
Yeah. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Also, coolest death so far in Mandalorian might be the mossy gorilla pirate guy.
Just going down with the ship.
Yeah, just and it like goes into like a fucking volcano that just like dried up. Yeah, I'm in. It was pretty solid. Like the little battle they had, the little guys poking out of the window.
To me, that was straight up like just Star Wars heroic antics that just happened. Like that was like a battle that you could tell good guys are going to win, but it's gonna be so much fun to watch, right? So, also in that episode, you remember when the freaking Republic guy was just chilling in the bar and that like weird like blue guy came up to him? That like CGI. Nope. Like, all right. Well, he is one of the characters from Star Wars Rebels, the animated TV show. So if you ever decide to go back and watch Rebels, which I still haven't done, I'm gonna be honest. They did a really good job of bringing him from like 2D to like CGI into like a live action show. So I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen with like the Ahsoka show that's coming out as well. Which
yeah,
did you see
I'm in on that. I haven't.
Oh.
Need to.
I know that at least Kev, my cousin, will be into it, but like seems like they're starting to bring in some of the old canon of Star Wars into it, because like the Heir to the Empire and all those books, if you ever get time, you ever want to read, I don't recommend reading, it's really boring. But Star Wars is pretty fun, so go and read that. Just reading in general is boring to me. All right. What about episode 6?
Okay, so this one, I watched it and loved it, if I'm being 100% honest.
Yeah.
And then I saw the backlash for it, which I didn't know Lizzo was that individual.
What?
I honestly didn't think it was that shitty of acting. Jack Black's little wife.
Yeah.
That's Lizzo. I didn't know that. And they were like, this episode doesn't fucking make sense. And I'm like, I thought it did. Like, she's going to go look for her group to go reunite the Mandalorians.
Yeah.
Because her family was the ruler of Mandalore. Kind of makes fucking sense. But I fucking loved it. Also, the old man was the Doc from Back to the Future. Didn't know that.
Was he?
The one who was actually bad? Yeah.
Separatist.
Marty. Yeah, that's him. He's a fucking separatist. Uses the N-word. I didn't forget, Doc Brown. I didn't forget.
We never forget. I still need to watch Back to the Future. What's wrong with Lizzo? I first of all, this is the first I've ever heard of this person.
A lot of people, I cannot stress this enough. I don't give a flying fuck about Lizzo. Mm-hmm. And I don't give a flying fuck about anyone who has an opinion on it. But A lot of people don't like her because she's a very fat woman who wears like revealing clothes, and her songs are like typical pop music. They're shit.
Yeah.
But like Lizzo actually is like, I guess, kind of trained when it comes to like classical music. Like, for example, she knows how to play the flute. I think it was like Thomas Jefferson has like a flute in a museum. And so at one of her concerts, she's like, I got Thomas Jefferson's flute. And she like played the flute a little bit and then twerked. And she was already a big girl and like super revealing clothing. So instantly you're going to get a lot of hate. But like, because all of that hate was already there, they're like, what the fuck? She's playing a goddamn museum piece. That's ridiculous. Well, then it came out. They're like, yeah, she's like the 400th person we had do this. So sucks to suck.
Yeah.
So it's just, don't get me wrong. I don't want to be seeing that, but like, your body, your choice. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, this episode got shit on, and it was like they were like, they're fucking pandering, blah blah blah. And it was just like, yeah, I just think it was like Hollywood people who wanted to be in this show, but I don't think they seeked them out.
Yeah, which it took me for a turn when I saw Jack Black in the episode, because I was like, oh, he's in here, but like I didn't have a problem with it. Like seeing like popular actors in Star Wars seems to be common nowadays, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, dude, Game of Thrones had celebrities like every other episode. You didn't fucking bitch about that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I went down a rabbit hole of like people who hate the Mandalorian, and they're like, oh, it's typical woke trash. It's like, oh, strong independent woman, blah blah blah. I'm like, well, from the little that I know, this woman's actually supposed to be a strong independent badass. Like,
yeah,
I don't really have an issue with it. Like me, who doesn't really like anything woke, my BS meter is not going off on this, so
yeah,
I don't give a shit.
I don't have a problem with it at all. So, I mean, I don't have any cool like little sneaky things about this episode like the other two. I mean, this one will kind of. I love this episode because battle droids.
Yeah,
and we got to see them again.
Just kicking them all,
which was funny. And I love battle droids so much. Clone Wars was the best era of Star Wars in my opinion.
Yep.
I'm
with you. That is a wild minority take, but I'm with you.
Yeah, I get everyone's like, oh, the originals were the best. I was like, yeah, no shit. They're going to be the best. They're the ones that came out first. But if you go back and kind of watch like the Clone Wars TV show or like the prequels, they got good moments too, That's all I'm saying.
It's the coolest time. They're out there fucking banging, dude. It's just like, we're going to line up 80,000 robots versus like 1,800 Jar Jar Binks people.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, exactly. So I did watch the latest episode. I will say I did enjoy it a lot. And that's all I'll say, because you should go watch it yourself. I'm gonna say that to all of you. You should all go watch it yourself. So, but have you seen kind of like the lineup they're having up for like Star Wars movies coming out?
Nope.
All right, so we know already of the Ahsoka TV show that's coming out. You saw the trailer, right? I already asked that.
Nope.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I want to. I got wrapped up in Crab Life, son. I'm sorry. There was a War Thunder event, and then Crab Life showed up, and it's just devolved into what you see now.
Yeah, Crab Champions. Go check it out, everybody. It's a lot of fun to watch, I can tell you that. I still need to go play it.
I fucking love that game. It's great. It's crabs with guns. I know you motherfuckers listen to this, all 7 of you. Y'all fuckers had crabs, all right? I know you personally, for the most part. I know you, okay? You'd like this.
Yeah. Made by the same person who created the song Crab Rave, Noise Storm. So why the fuck would you not like it? Also, came out on April 1st in early access, yeah, but it's overwhelmingly positive, both from me, Shu, and Steam. So, I mean, like, come on. You gotta give it a try. Okay, back to Star Wars really fast. So they have the Ahsoka TV show coming out. There is a movie that they say is gonna talk about the first ever Jedi. So it's gonna go back a long while back in the timeline of Star Wars.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's gonna get
that one sounds boring.
It's gonna get worse here. They have one that's gonna continue Rey Skywalker saga.
Out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. The last one is gonna be a Mandalorian movie.
I'm in.
Yeah. So I'm very interested to see. according to them, I think this Mandalorian movie is supposed to take place kind of around the same time as like the Mandalorian TV show. So it's like after the Empire, before the First Order kind of area. So maybe the show is gonna lead into the movie. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, I will say though, you're gonna love episode 7. That's the last thing I'll say. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's get into some kinds of clips. How about that? Before I
Yes,
spoil
I'm totally
anything.
still not looking for stories.
All right. I got one story if you want to hear while you do a little search.
Yeah, I also gotta organize my stuff.
All right. It's another Utah story. This one's still, not sad. Family of a 19-year-old files lawsuit against Utah first responders claiming she died of a ketamine overdose. So,
Why? Why are people... I don't get drug use to begin with, let alone something that's gonna get you so fucked up you can't move.
yeah, the parents of a 19-year-old woman who was hit in a wrong-way crash in 2021 has filed a lawsuit claiming she died as a result of ketamine overdose administered by first responders on the scene.
What? What paramedic is using ketamine?
I have no idea. I guess they say it's so like it's normal, but this is like the first I've ever heard of this happening. The medical malpractice lawsuit alleges that the person who died survived a head-on vehicular collision on I-215 on April 19th, 2021. However, Life Flight and Murray City Fire Department providers responded to the scene, injecting her with 500 milligrams of ketamine, which is reportedly over 16 times the maximum dosage authorized by the state and county.
Good God.
Yeah. Then first responders allegedly failed to give this person's last name, Donner, bag valve mask ventilation, causing a fatal brain injury, anoxic brain injury. She never regained consciousness and was pronounced dead at the hospital around 29 hours later. So, yeah, what's your thoughts, huh?
What?
Who uses ketamine?
What fucking doctor? Not a doctor. What EMT is using fucking ketamine?
And what for exactly?
Yeah.
So you just were in a crash. You may not feel your body now, but let's make sure that you can't feel your body anymore, forever. Apparently, 500 milligrams. That doesn't sound like a lot, but like at the same time, when you put the word ketamine after that, it sounds like a lot, right?
Oh my God.
It's not looking good. That's all I'll say. Another story, if you want to hear about it, is also Utah.
Yeah.
We got a lot of strange things happen in Utah. A Utah man arrested for allegedly murdering wife 2 days prior. 2 days prior, as in this came out April 4th, 2023. So, like 8 days ago, 10 days ago. This person was arrested Tuesday after police received a call from a family member alleging that he had murdered his wife. A relative of 63-year-old Larry Johnson called Pleasant Grove police on Tuesday and informed them that Johnson said he killed his wife by strangulation. The couple lived in a okay, well, I'm not going to tell you where they lived.
So weird, right? Like, there's so much information.
Yeah, the couple lived in this area, in this apartment complex, in this area that can't be reached from this police department, but will be directed to this police department that can. It gives way too much information, right? Yeah, so officers and firefighters then responded to the exact address of this apartment building. Literally has the exact address, where they found the suspect's wife, 71-year-old Victoria Johnson, dead. Yeah, so they took him into custody. Arrest documents detailed that Johnson told the police that he had not been taking his medication for bipolar disorder for several months. That he told the police that he lost the ability to protect his wife, so then he tried to murder her, I guess. Investigation.
What the fuck?
I don't. It's Utah, man. What can I say? This is how we have
can't
to
protect you.
Can't
Gotta kill you.
Yeah, gotta kill you. Then gotta tell everybody on the news exactly where we lived in the apartment building. What police could have came, what ones couldn't. Yeah. So apparently, they found that he had taken multiple trips to the garbage and many areas of the apartment, including dressers, drawers, and closets, were found mostly empty. He booked into. Okay, yeah. So he's facing charges of murder and obstructing. Fucking with justice. How about that? Words are hard.
Obstructing.
Thank you. It's so hard, you know. They have like an O and a B and then like the ing. You know, it's a hard word. You know. All right, I'm tapped out now. I'm not gonna lie. I ran out of things. So yeah.
All right, I don't really have a lot of clits and cunts, but I got a fuckload of rush or not rush.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay. All right. So we got some rush, not rush. In this European country, they have seized cooked bats.
In this country?
And nearly a ton of unrefrigerated fish. A European country.
Norway.
This is Germany.
Damn.
This is Berlin. I don't know. Federal police, so the government police, set on a patrol on Monday, stopped the vehicle at a highway exit on the edge of the border city of Aachen, Aachen, and found the bats under the fish. A vet from the local consumer protection office was sent to the scene and ordered the bats and fish confiscated. The 31-year-old driver, an Ivorian citizen, faced a criminal complaint of traffic offenses and unauthorized entry because he entered the country without papers or a driver's license, police said in a statement. He also faces administrative proceedings for violations of food hygiene rules. What? And local authorities were looking into whether he violated conservation laws relating to the bats.
All right. Why?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Why bats?
I don't know. Remember when they thought that's where COVID came from? Good times.
Yeah. Interesting days.
Turns out it's pretty shitty. So this is an Asian country. Nothing to do with bats.
Okay.
Or COVID.
Okay.
Ramen shop bans customers from using smartphones while dining.
Japan?
Is this Japan?
Hey.
Basically, you think it's for a good reason. They just want more seats in their restaurant during peak hours.
So no phones, so you can get out faster, huh?
Yeah. I guess they're tired of people watching YouTube while they eat their food.
Speaking of Japan, I don't know if we talked about this, but did you ever see like that stuff that people were doing in like the conveyor belt sushi restaurants?
What do you mean?
So there were like a bunch of kids that would just like
eat from the ginger jar?
They'd like lick like utensils and put it back, and they would like lick other people's sushi and then put it back, or they'd like put like handfuls of wasabi into like a piece of sushi and then like have it go down to the other people. It was like disgusting shit. So I don't.
Yeah, they got arrested.
Yeah,
I was gonna put them in here. They got arrested, and people were calling them sushi terrorism.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, dude. Japan don't fuck around.
Yeah, I mean it's disgusting. You shouldn't do it. They were trying to do what? Just get clout for it or something like that.
Yeah,
which is
just typical internet bullshit.
Yeah, bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah. We're gonna stay in Asia though. Man jailed for scaring neighbors 1,100 chickens to death, all because of a feud.
Where do chickens grow?
Where do chickens grow? Is that what I fucking...
India. I don't fucking know.
This is China, bud.
All right.
The man identified only... Dude, this story's fucking hilarious. I kind of respect this man's energy. The man identified only by his last name, G-U. Goo? Can't be Goo. Snuck onto his neighbor Zong's chicken farm and used a flashlight to frighten chickens, causing them to kill each other, China Daily reported. The light from the flashlight terrified the chickens, causing them to flee to a corner of the coop where they trampled over one another trying to get away. The incident came during a feud between the two neighbors that began in April 2022 when Gu cut down Zong's tree without his permission. Zong's wife then towed the trees away, which infuriated Gu. Gu then snuck onto Zong's property one night, startled the chickens by shining a flashlight on them, causing 500 chickens to flee in the corner and die from crushing one another. Police arrested Gu and ordered him to pay Zong 3,000 won, or roughly 436. But Gu was not deterred. Gu returned to Zong's property a second time and used the same tactic, which caused an additional 640 chickens to die.
Jesus Christ.
According to the authorities, roughly 1,100 chickens that died in the two incidents were worth about 13,840 won, or $2,000.
Jeez. That's a lot of chickens, but also...
I didn't know it was that easy to kill chickens. That's so sad.
Yeah, respect to the guy. That's fucking funny.
Cut down my tree, kill your chickens. I feel so sad.
For the chickens or for the tree?
I mean, it's a funny story, but
yeah. That's a lot of chickens.
Buddy killed 1,100 chickens with just a fucking flashlight. When I first started reading it, I got like halfway through it, and I was like, did this dude just go in there and just mag hit people with or chickens with the flashlight? Like he killed 1,100 chickens by hitting it with a big old mag flashlight? Nope. Turns out it was even worse. Jesus Christ.
Gave them all seizures and made them all attack each other.
Fucking hey. All right. Last one. We're gonna come to the States.
Ooh.
This Northeast, but it's like the south of the Northeast. Rough day for man driving stolen school bus with dead deer inside.
Okay. I'll go with New York on this one.
This is Pennsylvania, but the man was from Florida. So, shocking. Here we go.
Would I have gotten it right even though you said Northeast if I said Florida anyway?
Yeah, I would have gave it to you.
All right.
It all began early on Tuesday after Pennsylvania state troopers stopped a BMW with a Florida plate and questioned the driver. Local station reported that the troopers said that they could see items inside the car the man was driving that appeared to be from a nearby convenience store where a theft had just been reported. However, Saunders reportedly told police he got the items at the junkyard. There was also reportedly a dog in the vehicle and a dead deer in the trunk. Saunders allegedly drove away when the troopers asked him to exit the vehicle and turn off his headlights during the chase to avoid... Okay, that's a run-on sentence. So he drove away when they told him to get the fuck out of the car, and then he turned off his headlights during the chase to avoid detection. But he reportedly had to leave the BMW when he wasn't able to maneuver the car over some railroad tracks. He allegedly ran into a heavy wooded area. Later that morning, local law enforcement agencies were notified that a school bus had been stolen. Carroll Township police officers first spotted the bus at a shopping center parking lot and eventually caught up with it. The driver pulled over briefly, then pulled away and kept driving. The driver then allegedly led officers on a chase that ended after he abandoned the bus and ran away on foot while stripping off his clothes. Police apprehended and identified the driver as Saunders, who allegedly admitted he had stolen the school bus after crashing the BMW. He also allegedly claimed he intended to use the dead deer carcass for fertilization in his garden. Man is on $100,000 bail.
That was a roller coaster.
Everything. Every fucking thing.
What the fuck? Florida, just keep it to your state, man.
Just build the wall, but only around Florida. Keep them in.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Made it all the way to Pennsylvania with a dead deer.
I know, right?
All right. Rush, not rush, and we'll get through this quick because I'm pretty sure you're uncomfortable.
I'm dying right now, but let's go.
All right. Let's did Rush beat the world record for 4-finger push-ups with claps. So basically peace sign on each hand and then would push up, clap hands, do another.
Oh, I mean, like, he could do this, but I'm saying it's not him.
That's correct. This is oh fuck. Sorry. This is Zhang Yuzhan from China. He did 22 push-ups like this in 1 minute and clapped his hands between each push-up.
Jesus. I can maybe get 22 push-ups done, normal push-ups, in like 15 minutes, you know? Give me a break in between each one.
Yeah, his quotes is just like, yeah, I can do it. That's about it. Good for you. That's very impressive.
I gotta go.
That's very fucking cool.
Yeah, I gotta go tell him not to do quotes, huh? I can do it.
Yeah, it was not good. I mean, I was boiling that down, but literally he gave like 4 quotes, and every single one was like, yeah, I thought I could do it, so I did it. So it's like, damn, at least tell a story. All right.
Yeah.
Did Rush break the record for the most cracked joints? Popping knuckles, essentially. But like throughout the body.
No, but you don't know how badly I want to pop my back right now. Like, just hearing about someone else being able to pop like a shit ton of joints just it makes me sad and jealous that I can't pop my back right now. But no, it wasn't him.
No, this was a Swedish man. Ollie London. He broke the new record is now 46 cracks in a minute. London said he spent months practicing cracking his joints in order to determine the most effective order. He said he had to learn to move slowly so as not to accidentally crack a joint prematurely. This man is so dedicated. Also says he's 23, but he looks like he's 50.
All right. Are there any joints that you have that you can pop continuously?
My right wrist. I can just like rotate it in a circle and it'll pop every time. Like I'll get like 7 or 8 pops.
I can like just pop both my pinkies and both my index fingers as much as I want, and like it like eventually my hand will get tired, but like I can just keep popping it as I go. Like
I can just keep popping my bussy back.
Oh, that one is from help with others, as I know from experience.
Yeah, it's actually you learn this ability once a pervert just stares directly at your genitals for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I do it through a monitor to him.
Yeah, I just mash my Johnson up against it. Makes it look bigger. Rush, not Rush. Someone has been certified the biggest croc collector.
Not Rush. God, please don't be Rush.
This is a Connecticut man known as the Croc King. He has more than 2,000 pairs of Crocs.
Why?
His name is Doogie Lish Sand Tiger.
Oh, God. No. Oh, why?
He's been collecting them for 17 years. 18 years. He's now 32. Started collecting them at age 16.
Do you like Crocs?
Fuck no, I'm not stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, Ava just got a pair for Christmas. And I always like give her shit for it. They're so comfortable. I was like, hey, but you look like a fucking dipshit.
I will say, yes, Crocs are incredibly comfortable. I ain't wearing those out to public. I don't even own a pair right now. But like, if they'd be at home shoes only. I wouldn't even go out to the front yard with them. It would be a backyard only thing.
Funny, Ava started doing that too. Anytime we go out, oh, I don't want to get him dirty. It's like, yeah, okay. Ava also puts her like tucks her sweatpants into her socks. And it's not just her. Like, I've been seeing that a lot at the gym. Y'all motherfuckers disgusting.
That's weird.
You guys are making a sweatsuit.
Yeah, what? Oh.
Yeah, think about that. Soggy socks.
Yeah, I have an aunt
Oh,
that just, I think all she wears is Crocs, and it disappoints me.
My bodybuilder brother has them.
I'm sorry.
He's like 6'2", 300 pounds, wears Crocs. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Maybe one day, just as a joke, I'll get Crocs, I'll make them steel-toed, and I can wear them to work. All right, we can move on. I'm done with Crocs.
He's got some quotes. There's so many things I could say about them. He says they're so stylish, they're fun, they're comfortable, and to me, it's always like each pair is an empty canvas.
You're a fucking nerd.
Sam Tiger's collection now features 2,127 different pairs of Crocs.
Now, that's cool you got all those Crocs, but can you get rid of about half a dozen of them for 2 Cadillacs?
Yeah, right? Diesel Cadillacs on top of it.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. The collection, which includes celebrity collaborations and promotional shoes like the fried chicken scented KFC Crocs.
Oh. Why?
Okay, I didn't know that was a... Kentucky Fried Chicken makes everything chicken scented. They had a candle. They had like a log that like you would have at Christmas. Quote, to me, every day is a new day to change up the style and paint that canvas how you want. Dress those Crocs how you want, he said. You make them as beautiful as you want, and it's a work of art. Can't argue with that. Yeah. I don't like it, but can't argue with it. Sam Tiger said he's hoping his collection will earn him a Guinness World Record for largest collection of Crocs. He said he also hopes to one day show off his collection in a Crocs. I'm not even saying that word.
I heard where it was going.
Yeah.
Spoon would be happy to hear that. Yeah.
Spoon's getting his crocked all hard. All right.
I like puns, but only if they benefit me. That one did not benefit me.
Yeah, it was doomed from the get-go. Did Rush break the record for the largest afro? Largest in terms of circumference?
Say no.
Correct. This is a Louisiana woman. Do you want to guess the circumference of this woman's afro? So the measurement around a circle.
Yes. I honestly have no clue what it could. I'm gonna 25.
25 what?
Inches.
Oh, yeah, almost 5.41 feet in circumference.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. I guess she's been growing her hair for 24 years.
Oh, yeah, I'm not good with circular maths.
I was tired of using dangerous. I'm sorry. I was tired of using dangerous chemicals to permanently straighten my hair. Those chemicals have now been linked to cancer, and there's a major lawsuit going on, so I'm glad I left them alone years ago. Yeah, instead just use Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, ugh, don't do that.
People have different reactions to my afro, she said. Some just yell things in admiration, some stare, some walk up and ask questions, and some just walk up and take a little tug. What? I think that's what the lady at the gym wanted.
Yeah.
I've learned to just give them a little pop on the hand with a few words of choice. I won't repeat them here.
Please don't say that again. Please don't say that again. Oh.
What?
Nothing.
What?
You heard yourself say it. Come on.
A little tug?
Yeah, the one after that, huh?
I learned to just give them a little pop on the hand with a few words of choice.
Yeah, all I heard.
What am I missing?
Never mind. All I heard you say was give him a pop on the hand. Hearing that after you say that, they gave a little tug.
You think someone just in here coming in hands?
Is what it's starting to sound like. All right, I don't know what to tell you.
That's a fair play. I didn't catch it. Did Rush break the record for distance swam while handcuffed?
No.
Yeah.
Is this the same person that swam in the Antarctica?
No, this is a man.
Okay. No, it's not him though.
Correct. This is an Egyptian man who swam over 7 miles while being handcuffed. Shihab Alam, Allam, Allam, Allam. Alam, assalamu alaikum. He broke the previous record of 5.3 miles set by U.S. swimmer Benjamin Katzman in 2021. You're supposed to be in your house. What were you doing outside, fucker? Quote, it took him 6 hours to swim 7 miles while handcuffed. That's impressive. During the training, I used to attract curious glances when I have the handcuffs on. To avoid drawing too much attention, I prefer to swim in quieter areas, typically near the limit line of the beaches, although I still receive some stares. The feeling of being among the record-breaking elites gives me a sense of being a superhero, and it drives me to maintain my position in the records for as long as possible. Pretty solid quote.
Yeah, it's better than the
pretty
Croc
fucking
one.
swell. Yeah, he's also not giving puns.
Yeah.
Maybe you should teach the Croc guy how to swim with handcuffs, but like don't tell him how to swim. Yeah, just got that one.
Yeah.
All right. Did Rush grow the longest mustache ever?
No.
Correct. This is a man in South Carolina with a 2 foot 1 inch mustache.
Okay.
It's a little gnarly looking.
Do I want to see it?
I mean, he only kind of wants to abduct kids.
Looks like a
quote,
Batman
I used to
villain.
keep... It does. I used to keep my mustache short. One day after I trimmed the mustache, I went to kiss my wife, and she pushed me away and complained. She stated, "Don't kiss me after you trim your mustache because it's just like kissing a wire brush." So from that day on, I just let it go. Solsar said he was visiting a motorcycle town in Tacoma, Washington, when he was approached and asked to participate in a facial hair competition. To his surprise, he won titles for Best Mustache and Best of Show. This sounds like a crock of shit.
Yeah.
It seems like those teachers that get on TikTok and they're like, "One of my students asked me, blah, blah, blah." I'd be like, they didn't. Be like, this smells of bullshit, sir. The event gave him the love of competition, and Slosar has been entering the world's beard and mustache championship since 2017. And you didn't win until now? Solstar says he believes his drinking habits promote growth for his mustache. What worked for me was Guinness beer for starters. Then, when I could not drink any more beer due to the carbonation, I switched to Jack Daniel's whiskey. All right. Came around right at the last bit. So this guy's mustache stinks like shit.
Yeah.
Smells like boogers and alcohol. Ugh.
It's not a bad mustache, but again, I just can't, like, he just looks like the Penguin to me if he had like a really big mustache.
Speaking of which, have you been keeping tabs on that Penguin show?
There's a Penguin show?
Yeah, there's a Penguin TV show coming out. Or, not Penguin, Riddler.
I heard something about like a villain TV show or something like that. I didn't know it was a Riddler.
Yeah, that's him. Actually, maybe it is a Penguin. I can't fucking remember. I don't know. There's another Batman show coming out. I don't fucking know.
Did you hear Clayface is supposedly the villain for...
I'm in. I saw this. I was in.
That's
gonna be so cool.
Sounds pretty fucking cool, yeah.
Did Rush create an 8 foot wide wig?
No.
Correct. This is an Australian resident.
What the fuck is that? That's not a wig.
That is an 8 foot wide wig. Danny Reynolds broke the record for the world's widest wig when they created the oversized faux hairdo. Reynolds based the color and texture on the wig of their own hair and created a substructure to support the massive mop of fabric. This support structure was made from a bike helmet, PVC pipe, pool noodles, cable ties, and aluminum rods. It's very unsettling.
Yeah, that's 3 Chewbacca's laying down horizontally.
That Bill Clinton on a bare rug with a saxophone
All right.
covering his dick.
All right. Let's move on to the next one.
Is David Rush
Sure.
the oldest surfer?
No.
Correct. This is an 89-year-old Japanese man.
All right.
Kind of impressed.
Yeah.
Sanos said he was inspired to take up surfing shortly after he climbed Mount Fuji at age 80, which was 9 years before this. I work with a bank manager who has really tan skin. I thought he may be a golfer, but when I asked him, he whispered to me, "I surf."
Why whisper?
I don't know. Japan's weird. People tell me surfing is dangerous, but I had far more scarier moments in a car than on a surfboard. He said he had a system to make sure learning didn't leave him frustrated. You do it for 3 days, and then you take a break. You do it again for 3 days, and so on. If you go into new things with a mindset that you don't have to continue trying forever, I think most people actually continue for a very long time. That's some deep shit.
Yeah. But it makes sense at the same time.
Yeah. I'm going to take that approach with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Mr. Sichi Sano. All right. Last one. Did Rush break the record for skating backwards while hula hooping
Yes.
on roller skates?
Yes.
No, this is a Texas woman, Veronica Harris.
What the fuck, Rush?
54
this
of
has
Houston.
You written all over it.
The longest duration of roller skating backwards while hula hooping at 33 minutes and 1 second. I love skating, but I'm passionate about hula hooping, Harris told Guinness World Records. I love the challenge of trying to make a hula hoop do what? I love trying to make the hula hoop do what is in my brain. What? It takes months to learn a trick, and it's like, okay, life is a journey, not a marathon. Harris also holds records for longest duration roller skating backwards while spinning 3 hula hoops. 5 minutes and 4 seconds. She said other record attempts are in her future.
Okay.
That's all I got.
That was a very confusing...
Rush has been quiet for 2 weeks.
Maybe he's working on another book.
Maybe he's out there fucking all the single Idaho moms.
Yeah. Go take a trip down to Shoe's gym. They need some help down there. Keep staring at his dick. All right.
Yeah, I was not happy. Ugh.
Well, you got anything to plug before we end it?
Nope.
All right. I will.
Don't stare at people's genitals.
I will. Go play Crab Champions. How about that? Why don't you go do
Hell
that?
yeah.
Huh?
Hell yeah.
Do that. And then go watch Mandalorian because it's pretty good. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for listening. You guys have a good day, week, night. I don't remember. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.